I have been driving an Uber in Lexington, Kentucky for more than a year. One of the surprising aspects of driving for Uber is the amount of curiosity my readers have about, well, what it's like to be an Uber driver. So to answer the question of what it's like to drive for Uber, I'll share some of the answers I give to my riders with you in this video. I tell them I enjoy it for several reasons. I meet a lot of interesting people. I learn a lot from them. I see and learn interesting things about Lexington and horse country, and I share a lot of that on LexDriveCam.com. So what's a typical day like for an Uber driver? Let me invite you along for a ride on a recent Saturday. You'll be able to tag along with me on 4 trips and get an Uber eye view of this beautiful city. On the first trip, I picked up 4 people off Clays Mill Road in the Copper Run development. It was mid-morning on Saturday and they were out for a day, beginning at the Blue Stallion Distillery on 3rd Street downtown. In my Uber app, I have a record of every trip I take, so I'm able to share some data about each trip. For this first trip to the Blue Stallion, the distance from pickup to drop-off was 7.6 miles. It took 21 minutes and 12 seconds. As for the cost, the riders paid $13.49. Of that, my cut was $9.22 and Uber's take was $4.27. Keeneland was running on this Saturday and downtown was ablaze with red on the Uber driver app. By that I mean that surge pricing was in effect. With surge pricing, a rider is charged a multiple of the normal cost of the trip, and that multiple this day was ranging from 1 to 4. As an example, let's say a trip was surging at a multiple of 3. That means if the trip normally would cost a rider $4, it would instead cost $12. And the real-world case was that the next trip I got was to Keeneland. I picked up 4 college students on Limestone Street. Their destination was The Hill, the tailgating venue at Keeneland. The trip was only 5.73 miles, but it took 14 minutes and 21 seconds because of traffic being heavy on a busy day at Keeneland. The total cost of this trip was $27.45. Much higher than normal because of the surge. In fact, this trip would normally cost $15.71. The total the rider paid was $27.45. Of that, I got $18.60 and Uber's cut was $8.85. Having just left Keeneland, I got a ping to pick up some folks just up the road in one of the Beaumont developments. They too wanted to enjoy a beautiful Saturday at Keeneland. Unlike the last group, this 4 young people wanted to be dropped off at the track and not on the hill. Keeneland was slammed that day with nearly 30,000 patrons on hand, so the short 3.64 mile trip from Beaumont to Keeneland took 20 minutes and 49 seconds. There was no surge pricing on this trip, but it was still a bit steep because it took so long. The riders ended up paying $9.61. Of that, I got $5.59. Uber's take was almost as much as mine at $4.02. My final trip took me to the Reading Road area where I picked up 4 young men on the way to a wedding at the Gratz Park Inn downtown. This route into downtown Lexington on Tates Creek Road is my favorite way to get into the city because it takes you through some cool neighborhoods including Chevy Chase. The trip was only 4.45 miles, but as you know, it can be slow going along High Street and Limestone to get to Gratz Park. So it took 14 minutes and 52 seconds to navigate that distance. The riders paid $9.49, of which I got $5.40 and Uber got $4.09. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed your ride along in an Uber's driver's seat, and if you look back at the numbers, you can find the answer to another question I get a lot. No, Uber drivers do not make a lot of money. Happy trails.